right, Sharon, where you at?
I took a risk and took 2 different proteins from the fish. That's the liver.
Make sure you try one before you do it.
I did. It's sculpin liver because I tasted it and it just had a very buttery, light flavor of the sculpin. I believe everything that I touch that's food, I believe I can make magnificent. And it's no different going into this competition.
Sharon is going to seal off the liver of the scorpion fish and serve it, which is very, very bold. I mean,
Has he tasted the liver?
he said he tasted it. He said it's good. That would be a big risk. You could either really win somebody with that or really throw them off.
I knew at that defining moment, I could be the next master chef.
Sharon made a conscious decision to use the liver of a fish. I feel like he took the poisonous scale and just went to himself.
4 minutes to go, guys, yes?
4 minutes?
4 minutes, that's right.
You have your plate picked out?
Put the pan down, take that glove off, and work with 2 hands. Let's go! Guys, the pressure is on. And we sat there patiently, anticipating 5 stunning dishes.
Come through for us. Make something gorgeous.
Amateur cooks are cooking for critics that, restaurant chefs are scared of. I was like, this has got to be the best dish you've ever made in your life.
We got a lot riding on this too, guys. Don't embarrass us.
These are not just foodies. These are 3 of the biggest food critics in the country. And here I am, a little less than a year after I started cooking, and all of a sudden I'm presenting food to these people. And, I just hope everything goes well.
1 minute.
It's not right.
Now stop putting it on the plate.
Get it on the plate, Chantel. Stop cooking. You're not going to be able to serve it.
Where's the cumin? Cumin!
Raw cumin now, with 1 minute to go.
I was frantically running around. I felt like manic and crazed because I was running around trying to figure out how to fix the sauce.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.
There's not gonna come out good.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop, guys. Well done. Well done. Really good job. The dishes look amazing. You know that. I mean, really amazing. We're proud to present these to these critics out there.
Hot damn, guys. You should be psyched. This is great.
The critics out there are sat, as we speak, sharpening their knives. 3 phenomenal critics. It's out of our hands. We're passing you on. This is the next stage. Some of the most powerful critics anywhere in the world. You're now about to face them. You sell it to them. You tell them what they're going to be expecting, and you push it to the absolute max. Now get out there and sell them. First up, Whitney.
The critics can give each dish up to 4 stars for a maximum of 12. The 2 cooks with the fewest stars will go head-to-head in the final pressure test, where one will be eliminated.
My name is Whitney. What I have for you today is a pan-seared sculpin over roasted eggplant and zucchini. My sauce is a tomato sauce that I reduced with roasting the head and the bones from the fish.
Where did you find fresh tomatoes?
I actually use the tomatoes out of the can. I just let it reduce and crush them up and strain the pulp.
This is very interesting.
Thank you.
Both the zucchini and the
Wow.
eggplant were drenched with salt.
Yeah. The garlic is overpowering. I can't really taste the fish because there's so much garlic in my mouth.
How did that?
Very good.
The score is breath mints 3.
David Miller.
So I am freaking out. These are people that will wreck your restaurant if they write a bad review.
So
They've had
too much
every.
garlic.
You can name us any dish in the world and they've eaten it. No matter what it is, no matter what I'm making, they've had the same thing and they've had it better. Today we're doing a saffron butter punch California scorpion fish over Israeli couscous with roasted red and yellow peppers and a touch of smoked sea salt.
Do you cook couscous a lot for fun at home?
I've never made Israeli couscous. I hope I got it out that day.
Why did you choose to make it today if you've never made it knowing that we were going to be tasting it?
very good question. I decided to be adventurous. There's something alluring about Israeli couscous, more so than just standard Moroccan couscous, which I think is kind of boring.
Thank you very much.
All right. What the hell am I doing? 3 of the most world-renowned food critics. You know, I'm serving them a plate or something. I just whipped up in an hour. Hopefully, I won't be berated as much as I have been by our judges.
But the idea of thinking that a Moroccan couscous is just always boring, it's ridiculous what he said.
I think it's pretty bold of him to serve us Israeli couscous, having never cooked
to make it for the
before.
first time. And the fish is nice cooked. I mean,
Saffron really gives it a nice, sprightly flavor.
and despite the fact they didn't have a lot of time to work with it, it does have a
The
really
flavor's
nice flavor.
overwhelming.
Look at that smile. How'd it go?
It went really well. They said it was the best dish they had all day.
They said that.
No.
Wow.
I've been having to give you my peppers.
Notice I didn't eat mine.
Next up, Lee. Get ready.
These are 3 of the biggest food critics in the country. If you're a chef in this country, you know who these people are. I can't afford any mistakes right now, and the tiniest bone would be a disaster.
Today I made a braised California scorpion fish over Moroccan-style fennel couscous served with the braising broth.
So what's in the braising broth?
So in the braising broth, I took the head and the carcass of the fish that I filleted, some carrots, some shallots, leeks, fennel.
I can't sense anything from them, and that just drives me crazy because I don't know if they like it, they don't like it.
Thank you, Lee, so much.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
and again, thank you for the opportunity.
You're welcome. I thought it was tasty. I mean, I think the couscous is very good. It's very tasty. I love the broth. Is what's giving it the flavor. I think he did a really nice job with that.
On the other hand, you can't taste the fish. I mean, the fish is just used as a piece of white protein.
It would have been good to have something, again, contrasting textures. This dish,
In the couscous,
yeah, this dish didn't really have
garbanzo
very much.
beans or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How'd it go? It went fantastic.
Should we score it? Are you guys ready? Yeah, I'm ready.
Our scores are going to be totally different.
Chantel, let's go.
Right now, I'm a little nervous. I'm worried that my entire plate is just a touch too salty. Hello, how are you? My parents from India. I was born and raised here, but I grew up in a very fragrant Indian home, lots of garam masala, lots of curry. So I've incorporated those flavors into the sculpin, and just a very simple tomato curry sauce with coriander powder and cumin powder. And the cauliflower is curry powder and some fish stock to just keep it moist so that it dry out.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
One thing that's good is the curry powder is not overwhelming. Sometimes it can be overwhelming, and this was not overwhelming.
Well, unfortunately, I have some bones in mine.
All right. How we do? Fine. How'd it go?
Fine.
Yes. Just smiling.
Yes.
What did they say?
They didn't say anything. They just tried it.
They ate everything though. Any questions?
I put it on their plate.
I do feel like the texture, there's a lot of softness here. There's not contrasting flavors. There's not contrasting textures.
Well done.
Thank you.
Right, next up, Sharon. Cut the waffle straight to the point. Tell them how excited you are when you've done what the journey's been like, and more importantly, sell that dish. Good luck.
I feel like I'm such a better chef than the rest of them. I really, truly feel that. If I can impress these judges, I may be able to really jumpstart my career right then and there.
Tell us about your dish.
Well, I live in LA. I was born and raised here. I'm a local. I love these waters, even though it's cold around this time of season. It was so beautiful this morning. Really a great day. I'm a big guy. I like to eat a lot. I like improv. I'm not this weird competitive guy. My grandmother's been a huge inspiration for me. I wasn't very close with my mom. I grew up with my dad. And I moved out when I was a freshman in college. I left finance to try doing this with my life about a year ago. I was in banking. On January 2nd, my kid was born. Grab this, grab that, saute this, saute that. And lo and behold, here I am.
It's like fate.
I saw the liver, and the liver looked absolutely beautiful. So I decided to give you 2 tastes of it. One, the actual flesh, and the other, the liver of the scorpion fish. And that's just done with a grapefruit vinaigrette and some blanched asparagus, some yellow tomatoes, and some fresh grapefruit.
The fish liver is a very unusual twist.
Now, have you had monkfish liver?
No, I haven't.
So.
No.
That's the foie gras of the sea.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You know, it's funny, with everything that's going on in this dish, it's surprisingly bland.
Don't make your judgment about
On this one.
the fish liver
Yeah.
by this liver, which is not a good liver.
Well done, guys. We're now going to get those results. Ready?
Let's go.
All right.
The top 3 scoring contestants will earn a place in the final. The lowest scoring 2 will face the dreaded pressure test.
I cannot afford to go into another pressure test right now. This is it.
The judges are back with the verdict.
Let's start off with the highest scoring dish. That individual goes straight in to the final 4. This dish scored 11.5 out of 12. That's near perfect. Congratulations goes to
The remaining contestants have presented their dishes to 3 of the world's top food critics. The 3 cooks with the highest scores will advance to the final 4, while the bottom 2 will face the final pressure test, where 1 will be eliminated.
Let's start off with the highest scoring dish. This dish scored 11.5 out of 12. That's near perfect. Congratulations goes to David Miller.
You're kidding me.
Absolutely.
You're kidding me.
Absolutely.
Good job.
High five, bro.
Oh, absolutely. Listen to this. Butter poached fish was a huge success. Phenomenally balanced, seasoned beautifully, incredible. Couldn't stop eating it. We sent you into the lion's den, and you came out shining. Seriously, well done. You're now the first in to the final 4.
Of every review I've gotten today, I feel like Master Chef. I'm an amateur chef, I'm a software engineer, and I get a near perfect score. You get a near perfect score? Are you kidding me?
Okay, from the very top, we're now going down to the very bottom. Badly put together, under-seasoned, shockingly disgusting, undercooked taste, and left nothing to desire.
When I hear the critics describing a dish as shockingly disgusting, I'm just praying they're not talking about my dish.
With 4 out of 12, and the lowest scoring dish is not good news. 4. Sharon. That means you're up for elimination.
Why the liver? Why go that route? It's gonna take it a little simpler and made it just beautiful on its own.
I've been cooking for 25 years. I wouldn't have taken that risk today if this was my kitchen, my restaurant, and I had those tough cookies sat there. I wouldn't do it.
I wanted to grow. I wanted to challenge myself. And although maybe at times it helps to play safe, but I'm not here to do dishes that I've done 10 times before. I'm here to be a master chef.
The next person advancing straight into the final 4, joining David Miller with a score 8 out of 12. Lee, good job. Fish cooked perfectly. Seasoning was absolutely amazing.
It's fantastic that Sharon is going into a pressure test. We're not going for a popularity contest, and I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to eliminate the competition.
Two left. Joining Sharon to face the pressure test with a score of 5 out of 12. That person is Whitney. 5 out of 12. Chantel, congratulations. You are through to the final 4. Whitney, too salty. Way too much garlic. slightly shocked when using canned tomatoes on such an exquisite dish. Why tell the harshest critics anywhere in the world today that you're serving them canned tomatoes? When you just turn around and look at that tray there, you have the most amazing, fresh tomatoes on the vine.
The results are not what I expected at all. I'm really upset. But anyway, I'm just gonna fight back because now I've got to go home.
Three of you are thinking well tonight. Two of you are not going to sleep. I'll see you tomorrow for the pressure test, where one of you is in MasterChef.
This quiet underdog, 22 years old, I think I've got a lot more experience. She continues to do very well because she just does what she...
I really want to see Whitney kick Sharon's ass. Like, I would love for a tiny little 22-year-old girl from Mississippi to just come in and lay his ass flat.
Reveal the ingredients on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. One of you will advance to the final four. One of you will be leaving MasterChef tonight. We're going to reveal the ingredients on the count of three. 1.
I'm praying to God it's not dessert.
2.
If it's anything with fish, then you know, it's not looking too good, but I'll still try really hard.
3.
Okay, boy.
Right, in front of you are some of the most amazing ingredients. Beautiful chocolate, oranges, eggs, butter, milk, cream.
I'm not feeling great because this is not my strongest point. And I look to my left, and the last person I want to see to my left is Whitney. But lo and behold, there she is.
Sharon and I, as far as sweets, it's even still almost on the same level. He won the cupcake challenge. He was in the top with the dessert challenge. So, you know, it'll be a battle today, definitely.
There's nothing more terrifying than trying to create and cook your very own monstrous souffle. This dish puts the fear of God into chefs around the world.
Guys, this freaks me out. Souffles are one of the most technically difficult dishes that you can make.
And when it's great, it could be one of the most epic desserts that you could have in the world. And when it doesn't work, it's a complete disaster. And the secret of a good souffle is to get straight from the oven to the table in a maximum of 90 seconds.
It is very difficult to make a souffle. One reason is because they can sink so easily.
Sharon and Whitney are free to make as many souffles as they like in 90 minutes, but can only present one to the judges.
Good luck to you both, because you're going to need it. 90 minutes, starting from now. Off you go.
Good luck.
Final four means to me I can actually be the master chef. I can make my dream of opening up a restaurant come true.
For me to be the first master chef, it means everything.
So cornstarch, milk, up to the boil. Then you add the chocolate. Then you add the eggs.
And to be exact, souffle's chemistry. It's the incorporation of the sugar and the egg white. That's the real challenge.
So much has to do with timing.
I just want to make sure I manage everything and just do everything to a T because this is such a critical dessert.
We need to cook oneself within those 90 minutes to understand, to gain that confidence to let it rise so the underneath gets that momentum and pushing the souffle out. It's not liquid but just slightly gooey at the bottom and not liquid. If that comes out undercooked and it's risen a little bit, it will go flat within seconds.
The chocolate.
Whitney is very methodical, but making some mistakes. She took the chocolate off of the double boiler and then poured the chocolate into the milk when she should have taken the milk and dumped it onto the chocolate while it was still in the double boiler.
I won't lie, I think Sharon is a better cook than Whitney. It really falls down to if Sharon is going to try and overcomplicate things, because I know that Whitney is going to go right by the book, exactly how it should be made. It really is anybody's game at this point.
Guys, it's 30 minutes gone. You've got 1 hour left. I urge you to get one souffle in the oven so you get some idea of the correct balance of the sugar, the egg white.
Over to see what Sharon was doing was when he was putting his souffles into the oven, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, Whitney, get it together, get your batter ready, put it in the oven.
Whitney, can I advise you to please get something?
Sharon, are you just praying in front of the oven? You watching the oven channel? Just watch the oven channel. Okay, you have time to get another one made. Throwing my first batch of souffles in the oven and just saying, please be good. Please just be good.
He's not even...
Waiting is not fun. It's torture. That's why I hate baking.
Just under half an hour to go, guys, yeah? Whitney, please put something in the oven. Otherwise, tonight, you'll be cooking with your parents again.
I don't know where the time went. I mean, it was insane. I guess I was just really trying to be so precise with my measurements. Every detail of the chocolate souffle, I wanted to be perfect.
With 20 minutes left, Sharon enjoys a huge advantage as he samples his first souffle, while Whitney is just getting her first batch into the oven.
Whitney, how many souffles you got in the oven?
I have 2.
2. Okay, guys, 15 minutes to go. They take minimum 14 minutes to cook.
I got 15 minutes to go. I put my second batch in. I'm hoping that this batch will rock and the judges love it.
You open that oven door.
Yeah, it's destroyed.
Take your apron off. Yeah. Go back to Mum and Dad. Keep that door closed.
I have no time to put any more into the oven. I really only had one shot. I put all the eggs in the basket, and this one souffle was determining whether I was staying or being eliminated in the MasterChef kitchen.
For two of America's greatest home cooks, the dream of becoming MasterChef rests on a single chocolate souffle. In this final pressure test, it all comes down to a battle between Sharon the risk-taker and by-the-book Whitney. Today, one of them will be going home.
11 minutes left. So, Whitney, how long do you take them out of the oven?
They've been in for 13 minutes.
So, there's no alternative. What you've got in there, you're serving.
22-year-old Whitney loves to bake, but in the hopes of creating the perfect batter, she never completed a trial batch. Will her quest for perfection pay off, or will it cost her the MasterChef crown?
She's opening it.
Oh, wow.
I was like trembling as I'm taking the tray of souffle out. It was perfectly risen, but if I didn't hurry up and present it to the judges, it could easily collapse.
As I told you before, 90 seconds before that starts deflating. Come on! Come on! If it deflates before we get here, there's no souffle.
My souffles are in the oven. Whitney's comes out and looks beautiful. And I'm hoping she brought the souffle. There's nothing I can do but wait.
It's hot.
Of course it's hot. Where's your glove? It's collapsing, Whitney. Whitney, it's collapsing. Whitney, you haven't even tasted it. Guys, souffle waits for nobody. Crack. It smells delicious.
It was good, it was bad, but I couldn't read their faces at all when they were trying my souffle.
I was hoping that one mistake she made would play to my advantage. I tasted one, and I made some adjustments. She didn't taste it. She served it.
Sharon's souffle has been in the oven for 11 minutes. With only 3 minutes left, his souffle must quickly rise to the occasion, or this will be Sharon's fall from the MasterChef kitchen.
Sharon, you have 90 seconds to go. And if nothing hits this table, you are automatically disqualified from this competition.
Crazy.
60 seconds to go. Seconds to go. Seconds to go. 20 seconds to go. With 18 seconds left, is this it?
This is it.
What was that last bit you put on top after the ice and sugar?
A little bit of sea salt.
The difference between going home or joining the final four is in this spoon.
Cross up the top, straight down to the bottom.
I see the judges eating strong souffle and they just kept eating it, and I'm like, were they eating mine like they're eating his? I mean, I was going insane because one of us is eliminated and one of us are going to make it to the finals.
You left that, literally, to the last second. Well done.
The judges must decide based purely on their souffle who will take the last remaining place in the final four of MasterChef.
It's not only about the title, it's not about the cooking, it's about the honor of having 3 individuals who I respect so much look at me in the eye and say that I have it and that I'm in.
Okay, Sharon, Whitney, well done. 2 delicious souffles, but there is only one winner. The individual joining the last 3 in the final 4. Congratulations goes to Okay, Sharon, Whitney, there is only one winner.
I feel extremely nervous for them because it's so close and you really have no clue.
I would not want to go up against Sharon. He has been really strong throughout the whole competition.
I'm going to say Whitney's going to do it just because everything she does is pure magic.
The individual joining the last 3 in the final 4. Congratulations goes to Whitney. Well done. Congratulations. Really well done.
Your souffle was
Perfect.
absolutely perfect.
Sharon, yours was delicious. Sadly, slightly undercooked, slightly cold in the centre, and something that needed 2 to 3 minutes more time to perfect.
I was 3 minutes away from perfection, and now I'm out of this competition. Faced a really big challenge today. I really had to take down the pastry princess. It just doesn't feel good going home, because deep inside my heart, I really feel like I had it in me, and I could have won this thing.
You're a great cook, great risk taker. Putting that salt on that souffle gives me goosebumps because it took balls that clang, and it really kind of blew me away.
You have got to keep your head up high. There's something exciting about the danger that you take with food. It's refreshing. You're quirky, you're confident, you're a great risk taker, and you're going to go far with food.
This has been absolutely a privilege and a dream come true to learn from you guys.
Sharon, I know you used to stop by Moza when your wife was pregnant, but if you ever wanted to stop by there and have a job there, we'd be proud and happy to have you.
Sharon, your time is done in MasterChef. Well done.
Job where?
This is not the end of the road for me. This is just an affirmation and really opened my eyes to this world and made me realize that I can do this. I encourage every single person who loves food and who loves to cook, and they know that's something they want to do. Don't be afraid. Go do it. Go do it. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, dude, that offer stands down.
I'm going to take all that amazing experience and make sure that I flourish with it, make sure that I grow and open up one of the best restaurants in LA, and hopefully maybe compete someday with a restaurant like Gordon Ramsay's. America's going to get a taste of that.
The final four!
Oh, God!
Thinking back, knowing there was 50 of us in the very beginning, even, 10,000 that auditioned, I mean, it's insane knowing that out of all those people, I made it to the final four.
David Miller, who would have thought?
I've been sitting in the middle of the road. Now I'm at the top of the game, and I'm going to show people that I belong here at the top of the game.
Give yourself a round of applause.
It's anybody's game right now. It's like bottom of the ninth inning, and it's exciting.
Looking at the 3 others that are still here, I have as good of a chance of winning this as any of them, if not the best chance, and I am so excited right now.
Now, you know you have to raise your game because the stakes just got higher. Well done. Get some sleep because you deserve it. Good night.
Thank you.
Good night, good night, good night.
On MasterChef,
The first ever MasterChef final.
it all comes down to America's 4 best amateur cooks. Whitney, the 22-year-old student.
I can win this.
Bartender Lee.
Second place is not an option.
Software engineer David.
To be number 1, that's what I'm here for.
And Chital, a teacher.
I'm definitely here to win.
They'll face off in their toughest battle yet and cook the most important dishes of their lives.
God.
That is a very big mistake.
4 finalists competing for $250,000, a cookbook publishing deal, and above all else, cooking's most coveted title.
The winner of America's first ever MasterChef.
Tonight, the moment has arrived. 4 contestants remain, all with one dream in mind, becoming America's first ever Master Chef. Lee, a bartender from Los Angeles,
Second place is not an option.
was always a contender.
I wish all of you should come up here and try this. This is really propelling Lee to MasterChef level.
Shito, a teacher from Chicago, struggled with family traditions
I've never killed anything in my life.
But came out on top.
And I don't know if you've cooked venison, but that tastes as if you've cooked it 1,000 times.
David, a software engineer from Boston,
Some people call me cocky. I prefer overconfident.
proved that despite his antics, he is a force to be reckoned with.
All right, keep on eating.
Please feel free.
And 22-year-old Whitney from Mississippi put school on hold to pursue her dreams.
You're young, sweet. They're gonna eat you alive and spit you out.
The most difficult pastry to cook ever. Well done.
I am the pastry princess.
Tonight, the journey comes to an end.
The first ever MasterChef final.
America's 4 best amateur cooks will face off in their toughest challenge yet and cook the most important dishes of their lives.
My God.
Oh, you dropped the chicken.
You smell that?
That's good.
Wow, pretty ballsy.
In the end, only one will walk away with $250,000, a cookbook publishing deal, and above all else, cooking's most coveted title.
The winner of America's first ever MasterChef.
The remaining 4 contestants are about to go head-to-head to win a spot in the ultimate showdown, the MasterChef Final.
My initial reaction when I walked into the MasterChef kitchen today was, this is it. It's empty, there's 2 workstations.
Yes. Final 4. It's the make it or break it. It's the end all or be all.
Look at all 4 of you. You are the 4 most talented amateur cooks anywhere in America today. And one of you will become MasterChef. That comes with $250,000, your very own cookbook. And this could be the start of building your very own empire.
To win a spot in the final, there will be 2 head-to-head cook-offs. The contestants have to make 3 dishes in 2 hours. First, Gordon needs to draw names to decide who's cooking against who.
First name, David Miller. You're going up against
Bring it.
She'll going against Dave, I'm going against Whitney, and I don't think she's intimidated. Maybe she is, but she's doing a hell of a job of not showing it to anybody. I'll be extremely honest, I'm afraid of her. How does that feel?
I got what I wanted, so I fished my wish.
You fished your wish.
I fished my wish.
He is a cocky son of a bitch. Don't discount my presence here. I'm still here for a reason.
The semi-final cook-offs are David versus Shivo, then Whitney versus Lee. Boston software engineer David's exuberant character, his classy cooking has made a big impression on the judges.
All right, keep on eating.
Please feel free.
Amazing.
His risk-taking has often raised questions.
I have a New England style of bouillabaisse.
A great bouillabaisse takes 2 days to make, minimum.
I've got it in an hour.
His signature style of classic with a twist and attention to flavor always win out.
The seasoning is perfect. Butter poached fish was a huge success. Incredible. David Miller, you were the hero of that team.
Davey is a clear frontrunner for the MasterChef crown.
I don't know. I think it's good. That is why you were David Miller.
Chicago teacher Sheila has risen to constant challenges well outside her cooking comfort zone.
I've never killed anything in my life.
You never was?
I can kill the crab.
And while her time management has occasionally let her down,
It's not right.
her exotic flavor combinations have seen her dishes get better and better.
Honestly, first mouthful, close my eyes, I'm in India. Delicious. That tastes amazing. The winner of the last mystery box challenge, Sam, well done.
Making her a quiet contender for the MasterChef title.
One of you will advance through the final, and one of you will be going home. I'm sure you're dying to get started. But today, there's a big surprise. Because behind that door, there are some very excited faces dying to see you both.
I'm so excited to share this kind of experience with my family.
First person I see is my fiance, who I haven't seen since all of this started. But it was just a wonderful treat.
For this challenge, our 3 judges will ask each home cook to make them a classic dish to order.
Joe, what is the first real, stunning, delicious dish you want to see?
Be nice.
I'm gonna go back to my roots. It's a northern Italian classic, and something that can certainly distinguish a great chef from an amateur hack. That dish is veal Milanese.
That is a tall order. Graham, what do you want to see?
I think there's one true dish that absolutely represents Americana at its finest. I want to experience the greatest slice of American apple pie. Because apple pie is so badass in its simplicity and deliciousness, right? I want to take a piece of apple pie and rub it on this stomach while I'm eating with the other hand. That's what I want to do, and I am not afraid to do it in front of all of you.
And my dish, I suppose it's the heartbeat of American classics. It's something that has incredible fond memories of my first ever trip to the States. I'm going to ask both of you to make clam chowder.
New England. Boston.
Clam chowder is made all over America. It doesn't have to just come out of Boston. And whether it's a twist of your interpretation or homage to your ethnic background, it doesn't matter. You can make a stunning clam chowder your way.
Crab, double crab, and apple pie. I got the apple pie.
You're cooking for a spot in the final. Okay, clearly the chef with most votes will go through to the MasterChef final.
You have 3 dishes. First person to 2, that's it. You're in the finals.
Your time starts from now. Off you go.
What?
2 hours, 3 minutes.
Okay, good.
Your time starts. Now, off you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I heard clam chowder, I heard veal Milanese, and I panicked for about a split second, and then I realized I know how to do this. I can completely do this. This is not going to be a problem.
There's no middle of the road. There's no bottom 3. There's no top 3. You win or you lose. Sheets, I'm sending you home to Chicago. So, pack your bags.
This is it. It's game time.
One of you's going home. One of you's going into the first ever MasterChef final.
I've never made an apple pie before. And having to do so in front of my mother, who cooked 14 in 5 hours, blindfolded with one hand tied behind her back, I'm a little nervous about it.
It's just not what I do.
What are you putting there? What are you flavouring the apples with?
Oh, I'm using star anise.
Star anise, nice.
A little lemon juice, brown sugar. Instead, the apples for apple pie is a simple dish. It has to speak for itself.
And also with the pastry, is it a buttery pastry made or very rich?
It's buttery, but it's not too buttery, because if it's too buttery, it's very difficult to work with. But it's buttery. It's definitely not a low-fat dessert. If I have a thing that's a dessert, it's apple pie. So I was very, very confident.
90 minutes left.
Good job, good job.
All right, let's go. Next one.
The fact that Cheadle's got the bottom already lined, she's working on the top right now.
Perfect.
The apples are cooked, they're all in the shell, and they're going to be going in the oven. And that you're still having trouble making the first layer is It scares me. You guys know I don't bake.
I know, but that's you gotta figure this out.
Yep.
You're in a tailspin now.
Giselle and David, those pies should be in the oven by now.
Alright, get that thing.
She got it.
There's no way I'm gonna be master chef without putting something resembling an apple pie on the plate. So, you know, I took my broken crust and formed it in a little ramekin, put about an apple's worth of apples in the middle, did the same crumb top that my mother always does.
It looks great from here.
And my little tiny little apple pie is pretty much done.
Good job. All right.
Right, 1 hour gone, 1 hour left. 3 stunning dishes. One of you will be leading MasterChef. One of you will be going straight through to the MasterChef final. Make sure you got a stunning, delicious clam chowder.
While Sheila seems to have the advantage with a traditional apple pie, she'll need to win 2 of the 3 dishes to move on to the final.
On the 3 dishes that you've got to do, what's the weakest element? What one you're most worried about?
I think the clam chowder. Yeah, the one that you have to taste.
And there's one piece of advice to both of you. Don't underestimate the saltiness of the clam naturally.
Okay.
Be careful with thinking.
All right, Miller, you got 3 dishes that separate you from going on to the final and ultimately a $250,000 and the title of Master Chef. How are you feeling about that?
I am good. I have everything I need.
What's the story with the chowder now?
Chowder, I'm just cooking the potatoes down.
Okay.
I've got clams.
That's the liquid from the clams?
Yeah.
You get that.
That's really nice.